My name's Phil Abel. We're in Shadwell in East London, and I'm a letterpress printer. This book's been printed on a Heidelberg cylinder press. It's a highly accurate and fast letterpress machine. The process of setting it up each day starts with oiling, mounting the next plate to be printed, getting that in the right position, putting ink into the machine. Folio have chosen on this job that they want a noticeable impression. You can feel there's a slight indentation into the paper. It's not heavy, but it's there.
I'm Charlotte Tate, and I'm a senior designer responsible for design and typography at the Folio Society. I design the interior pages for Sappho, choosing typeface, margins, layout. We've used Phil before at the Folio Society. The smell of the ink, the sound of the machines, you don't get that from modern presses.
There's very few books printed this way, and it's really unusual that Folio are commissioning letterpress printing for a book of this size. I'd heard of Sappho before I started. I hadn't read any, and I've sort of read bits as I've gone along, and I'm interested. I'm interested in the fact that it's just fragments. These are such ancient texts. This goes back to sort of the roots of our civilization, and I'm interested in that.
One of the important things with this is it is fragments. So we will have areas of the text that have got brackets, and that's because we don't actually know what that text was, and it would be incorrect to actually add what we think it might be. So when reading it, one page may only have a few words on a page, and then you might turn over a couple of pages later and it's nearly a full page of text. But that's really the beauty of this. That's what If Not Winter by Sappho is.
This has to be the largest job I've done in my 30 plus years. It's about 100,000 impressions. What I would normally do is probably a few hundred. The biggest challenge of doing something on this scale is keeping consistency throughout the run. While I'm printing, I'm always looking at the sheets, I'm always adjusting things. I want everything to be as even as I can possibly make it.
One of the challenges with this project is the dual text of Greek and the English translation. It wasn't just as easy as selecting a single typeface. There was a lot of consideration into finding two typefaces that complemented one another on the page and also printed successfully in letterpress printing. I, in the end, selected Aria Text for the English translation. It's got an absolute beautiful rhythm to the actual letter forms itself. When selecting the typeface for the Greek part of the book, I chose Times New Roman because I knew that throughout the entire text it was strong enough and had a good enough weight to actually work with the process. It's always so exciting being able to see running sheets or folded pages before the actual book is properly bound. It's incredibly essential to actually feel the ink on the paper. Phil has created just the right amount of indentation that we wanted for this book, and the amount of work and craftsmanship that goes behind letterpress printing, I'm in awe of it.